Yeah, UPS delivered my dividers for my record boxes. I'm not sure quite how I'm going to divide my stuff up. I don't have enough to really do like Kiss and Beatles. And figure I'll put rock. My one now I have like rock, metal, pop, but I think I'm going to probably have to do rock and metal, and then I'll do a like a pop, an R&B one, and then the country folk. But I don't know. Then hopefully they don't stick out of the boxes too far where I'm going to be snapping them off every time I put my box on top of it, or put stuff on top of my boxes. Because my boxes are too short. I need to get some regular record boxes that are actually good.
Very good stuff.
Not previously on TC the Pack Rat. It's a little loose. I got this out at that sale too. I don't remember if it was $1 or $2. I'm going to take the flea market for $10. They used a similar box. I sold one before. Price mentioned this before too. Hey, Brett. Of Lion ones for the, I don't know if it was Lois and Clark or Smallville, but he had his crystal or whatever inside one of these things, and if you pause it, all they did was take the tray that would have been in that version out, and then it's the version with the better looking lions on it. Pretty common usually, but anyway, when I paused it to check to see if mine was the exact box, and it was, other than mine had a tray, you could see in the corner a big old stain because they probably went to a store and picked it up at a thrift store for their props department and stuff, and they went in there for the TV show, and they go, we need something to put this thing here, use this box. And they didn't figure someday some jerk would pause it and see their old stain in there, and know they only bought it at a thrift store for probably 50 cents. Yeah, these are them glass. They've been stashed in my house. There's a dead spider in one. These are them, like, this is the World Series. I think they go into this one's up to 53. Now I have this Kentucky Derby one, goes to 53. I think some of these sell for as much as $20. These are, I think all of them are in pretty decent shape. Very little gold loss. This was U.S. Golf Champions until 53. Baseball or football. One of them I found, it was like sold for like $30. I don't know. I guess I just never decided how I wanted to deal with them. 52 is the last date on that. U.S. Open or Championships men's singles. Heavyweight champions, 1952, Rocky Marciano, or whatever you pronounce that. Joe Louis. And then we got National Basketball Championships ending in Indiana University, 1953. Did I show this one already? All-time greats, Jim Thorpe, Babe Ruth, Jim Thorpe. Athlete Jim Thorpe. He was in the Olympics, right? And he also was a football player. Then Babe Ruth, Jack Dempsey, George Meekin, Jesse Owens for track, Bobby Jones, Bill Tilden, Johnny Weissmiller, and Man o' War, the racehorse. We went to wherever that ranch is, where his statue is. I think it's one of the miniature horse park. My sister wanted to go to it. I got to go to Huntsville, Alabama Space Center. Anyway, there you go with that. Got one tote. This tote's full already with half the stuff from yesterday. The Pokemons, and that's $5 a piece on the plush. This box is getting full. Pound Puppy really isn't worth much. Probably be like $2. Put $5 on that speaker. I was going to keep it, but I don't really need it. I tried it in the bathroom this morning, and it was getting a shower to see how the sound was. I have a little one in there. I used to have a Yoda, baby Yoda one, but I don't know if it's still on my flea market. If it's on my flea market, so I'm going to take it back. Putting the frog, $5. On the Budweiser frog. I'm going to try to get this canteen. The outside thing's Boy Scouts, but the inside canteen is 1945 U.S. military canteen. So if I had to cover, it could be pretty expensive. I'm going to see if I can ask maybe $10 for it. Probably take $5. Alright, let's try this again. My mom's interrupted me twice. My neighbor, when I got home, I got to learn to speak more clearly. My brother and his wife just interrupted me. Anyway, I picked up these things. I got some of them Mario. I only bought the 4 nicest boxes. Figured maybe I'll ask 3 for them. I don't know what they cost in the store. The Sonic ones said right on the box which character you got. I don't know if they're worth much. They were from like 2024 too. I got that. I picked up the other game was Tecmo Bowl, and it seems it'll probably be worth $15 like the other game. I did not get the Excite Bike. Ow, cat! Jumping on my back scared me a little bit. I got a SpongeBob hamburger SpongeBob. I don't know if it's worth anything. He had some N64 games laying out on the table. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and this Revolt. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to bother hooking up my machine. Yeah, I'd have to hook my machine up. It isn't hooked up. Probably just sell them as is. They'll probably be fine anyway. And then Sega Saturn backup. I don't know what this is. I've never seen one before. I know what I've seen Sega Saturn, but I don't know what this backup is. It's a memory system of some kind. Then the Sonic and Knuckles. I've had these before. I don't remember if they're worth much. Maybe they're worth more now with the Sonic movie, but that's getting pretty hot. Anyway, and I got a little toy Corvette, which I've had before. I don't remember. Oh, look at that. A newer turtle. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'll just try to pick right to almost. Maybe I'll try that. I got this guy. Is that Bebop or Rocksteady? I always mix them up, kind of like Bill and Ted. But this turtle's newer. And I got this trivet too with the mushrooms. Pretty neat. I don't know what it's really worth. I had all these parts. I don't know how good they're coming out on this camera. Hold on a second. I set the filter different. I see all these pieces. I don't know really what. There's a seat here. I don't think they're worth a lot. I thought maybe I'd try to get a couple bucks for them, guys. I don't even know if that's part of it. I believe these are. Ouch. That was my elbow. These are micro machines. They say Hot Wheels, at least on the couple I looked at. But they seem cheap. I always thought they were better. Now this does not have anything on. It has wings that collapse in. I don't know what it's for. And I got Bo and Luke Duke. Don't ask me which is which. I always forget. And I got this He-Man guy, the B guy. I don't remember what his name is. I figured he's probably worth $5 or something at the flea market. And I thought, this is, oh my God, I remembered his name when I pulled him out. It's not Thundar the Barbarian. It's the other guy, right? Or is it another He-Man figure? Maybe it is. He does look like He-Man, but with black hair. And then I got these G.I. Joes. I think they're all G.I. Joes. I really don't know for sure. They're all these toys mainly are the 80's. So it was a pretty cool find, and they were pretty cheap. And I got this Dr. Doom. I did not look any of this up. This feels like a McDonald's toy or something. It is probably. And I got two thumb wrestlers, Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan. I got this guy that says Fisher Price. I don't know what he's from. This guy also don't know what he's from. And then I got these two guys, which maybe they are also G.I. Joes. Oh, it won't be hard to find them once I look them up. Then I got Star Wars figures. These are all, well, I thought they were all Hong Kong because I was happy to see that I had a Boba Fett. Let's get them up here. The quality of the photo just went way down. A guy online, well, it said Hong Kong. Mine unfortunately says Taiwan. I don't know how much difference that makes for these. But they got $60 saying theirs was near mint. You can see I have a scrape on his chest there on the one spot. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I got this, the Silver Droid. And I got from Jabba's place. I got Chewbacca. Most of the ones I looked at had Hong Kong until I checked Boba Fett. There's one pilot. We got Luke Skywalker. I think most of these are Return of the Jedi. I got a nice Ewok. And I got the Ewok. I had to put his hat back on this guy because I was afraid they'd charge me an extra dime for the hat. I got a Ben Kenobi. Still got his lightsaber tip. And Princess Leia. That looks like an early figure. I did not look it up. And I got a, who's this guy? I do not know. He's got a cloth roby thing. So I got two Ewoks, and I got one of the guards, Imperial Guards, or whatever they're called. So that's all the Star Wars. Oh no, I got R2-D2. He's pretty rough looking, discolored and dirty. Oh, and I got this guy. I forgot about him. He's the one from Return of the Jedi. My Lando's buddy. And I got Fireman, which I didn't mean to get. Somehow I got him. And I got the last of the stuff, which is probably cool. I thought it was going to be a lot more valuable, but I don't know much about the stuff. Here's a Transformer. I did not look this guy up yet. I think he's complete. There was a Optimus Prime you know, just a semi, the cab, no trailer, but it was in two pieces, and I'm thinking I should have grabbed it for the 10 cents it was if they were asking. If it's there tomorrow, maybe I'll pick it up. And I also got that cassette one, which looks in pretty nice shape. I don't know what the value of it is. It goes inside one of the bigger ones, I think. Then these 5 things here are pretty cool. I think they're the early, like, what do they call them? The G1s or whatever they are. I thought first scan of one of these came up on Google. Was the guy was asking like $200 or something for it. But then when I started looking them up, it seemed more like they were worth about $20. I don't remember the exact name of these because I really didn't pay attention. This guy's different though. The others are animals. Or is he an animal? Oh yeah, he's an animal. Is this guy an animal? I guess he's a bird. So they're all animals. I don't remember what those were called. A lot of stickers missing from some of them. But for the price, I'm hoping they're going to be making me some money. I was going to ask maybe $50 for all of them, but I don't know if that's too cheap. That might be way too cheap. There are, I mean, other than the stickers missing, they're nice, really nice shiny shape. They're not all nasty. They're not grubby. They're clean, in other words. So there you go. That's what I picked up today. Somebody found an old El Camino. I can't get beside it. Trouble, what are you doing? Alright, I don't know. Got a few more things at that sale today in a yard sale I stopped at on the way out there. Hey, settle down back there. I got the pair of wings for one of them transformers from yesterday that I didn't see, I guess, in the tote. So I hope it should help the value. And there was, in that parts of whatever that thing was, I thought there was actually a gun that went to one of them too. So I got 2 extra nice pieces that should help the value. But I still don't really know what they were. A complete one of those with, it was like a gun and paper. It's quite a bit. At this bank today, they sell for about $30 online. I don't know if I'm going to list it or probably have to, and I can get nothing out of it if I don't list it. Got 2 vintage 90s bibs for I'm a Toys R Us kid. I don't know if they're worth anything online. We'll check the value. I'm sure somebody'd be interested. There's a lot of that generation that probably has kids right now. Hey, that yard, so I got back to school. I got this Phileas and Ferb. What is it? The Perry Files. And I got Tales from the Deep. And I got these 2 Land Before Times with 8 movies. And then I got a Wii game, Circus Games. Don't know if it's worth reselling at $2. Maybe not. What else I got? Yeah, those, I think I already mentioned it in the beginning of the video, that those cars, well, this one is something. I think this is a micro machine, but most of those others were some cheap thing. I don't know what they were. Can't remember now. And then they had some different miscellaneous stuffed animal stuff. I got the SpongeBob thing. I thought about maybe should wash it. It's 2009, so it's not super old, not super new, but I mean that's still earlier SpongeBob bottle. Anyway, I thought it was cool. I figured maybe I'd get a couple bucks on my cart. The Bart Simpson. I got Chuck E. Cheese. I don't remember how old it is. 2013, so it's not very old, but I figured I'd get a couple bucks for him. Probably a couple bucks for Bart. I got the Seuss character, the tag, so it's from Knowles or whatever, or Coles, however you pronounce that. I really can't, it looks like it says 86 or 96, but I can't quite see it, it's too warm, so I don't know if there's any value. I'll have to look, take a picture. Got this bear for free if I could get $1. Pisces. I got this guy. Oh, he's got a smart smooch on his head. Got a free candle today. It looks like somebody got, well, they had a quarter on it, and that was on the free table. It was 10 cents. But it's Porky Pig. Kind of cool. Missing something. Oh, right here. The cat was trying to eat him. I finally scored one of these guys. Bear in the Big Blue House. He doesn't have his tags anymore, and he's a small one, but his nose is starting to go. They use that same kind of stuff, like that cheap latex vinyl they used on the remember the ETs? They start to degrade and they fall apart. That's what his nose has. I used it on something else too. I can't think what it was. Alright, was that? Okay, I think that was it for the yard sale. And we went back to that sale today. What are you doing? Behave yourself. Don't chew that Seuss toy. I got ashtray cards thing. I do not know if it's worth much. It'd be nice if it was one of the older ones, but I don't know. You don't see probably too many with this plungery thing on it now. BK. It doesn't have any names on it other than BK on the plunger. Let's see. We got... I think I'm missing something, but I guess I didn't get a lot today. They didn't put a lot of new stuff. If they did, somebody already got it. Got a cheap tie I'll put out in my cart, maybe for, I don't know if I'll get a couple bucks. They were a quarter. Got a Peace Bear. And I got this risque ashtray with rhinestone detailing. And the other side's the reverse. Turn me over. So, you've probably seen a lot of the metal ones. They made a lot of them where the guy's pinching the girl's hiney. I decided to pick up a Skype bike, so I took their last Nintendo. It lay there for 3 days. Nobody else wanted it. This cup was cheap. Oh, what's inside? Some mold or something in the pottery. Hopefully that's not stuff in the pottery. But it looks like a Picasso. I think it's no good though. It's made in Chile, China. Chile. It's a Libra. So I don't know. It looks like Picasso made it. I don't know who made it. Dollarama. Yay. Alright, anyway, that was stupid. I just thought it was cool. And I got parts of that thing that I got yesterday that probably he charged me a dime for. So that's it. I thought I got some other stuff, but I did not. I was kind of disappointed. I figured maybe they'd get some more stuff cleared out. Or probably put 10 on the Excite Bike. I'm hoping that guy that got the punk albums comes back and wants to do a deal. You know, have these games and stuff. He's probably going to be interested. I wish I could try that Sega Genesis memory thing, because that being a $50 item, that's worth knowing for sure if it works. Anyway, that's it. And that'll probably be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and maybe leave me a like. Let the terrors start ripping up my stuff some more. Say goodbye. Whoa, you're wicked. Huh? Are you a bad girl? You want to go back in with me? Come on. Behave yourself. Here's my sweetie. Check this out. Yeah, that's too close or something. It's still not. Oh, bro. Hard to get a good lineup on this thing.